Hello students, let's solve the example number 3 from the exercise 2.3 chapter polynomials. So our third question is, obtain all other zeros of 3x raised to 4 plus 6x cube minus 2x square minus 10x minus 5 if two of its zeros are root 5 by 3 and minus root 5 by 3. So our question is to find the zeros other than the two zeros that is given, which is root 5 by 3 and minus root 5 by 3. So here this is our polynomial that is given. So we have to write it down as p of x, and the zeros, these are root 5 by 3 and minus root 5 by 3. Now since these are zeros, so factors for this can be, there is plus sign here, so it becomes negative, and this negative sign becomes positive. So we have two factors, x plus root 5 by 3 into x minus root 5 by 3. When you multiply these two factors, you get this, which is x square minus 5 by 3, and this becomes the factor to this polynomial. Okay, and therefore we can divide this our polynomial p of x by this factor, which is x square minus 5 by 3, to obtain a quotient, and then we can again split this, or we can find the factors from this quotient, and which will become the other zeros for this polynomial. Okay, so first what we have done, we already had these two zeros, and then we found a factor. So factor is when you have plus sign, when you put it here it becomes negative, when it is negative and you put it here it becomes positive. So this is x plus root 5 by 3 and into x minus root 5 by 3. This is alpha beta. So you multiply and you get x square minus 5 by 3 is a factor. So when we divide x square by x square minus 5 by 3, so first term is 3x raised to 4. So 3x raised to 4, and here we have x square. So now what should be multiplied in x square to get 3x raised to 4? 3 is missing, and this is x raised to 2, and we have 2x, and here we have 4x. So we can have we need 3x square. So when you multiply with 3x square, you get 3x raised to 4. If there is difficulty in finding like this, so what we can do is you can divide directly. It is given 3x raised to 4. So you divide 3x raised to 4 by x square. So x square means there are 2x. 2x will get cancelled with 4x, and what remains is 3x square. So you have 3x square, which will become your quotient. Similarly, you can always find what is the term in the quotient that you need. If you can do it directly from here, if you observe and you can write, that is very good. If you are unable to do that, so this is the method that can be done. So 3x raised to 4 was divided by this first term x square, and always this should be written in the sequence, okay, in the descending order of the power of x, always here, even the divisor as well as the dividend, so that you get the quotient correctly and there is no confusion. So we got 3x square, and 3x square into x square will give you 3x raised to 4. Then you multiply this first term with the second again, so 3x square into minus 5 by 3. So 3 and 3 will get cancelled, you will get 5x square. So this is minus 5x square. Now this will be a x square term, so you write it below x square term and not below x cube. Okay, so you will write 3x square into minus 5 by 3 will give you minus 5x square, which you will write below x square. Now since you subtract, so you change the sign. So this was positive becomes negative, and this is negative becomes positive. So 3x raised to 4 and 3x raised to 4 get cancelled. It becomes 0, and here it is 5 minus 2, which becomes 3. And since there is nothing below 6x cube, we will write that as it is down here. And then you subtract 5 minus 2, so you get 3x square, and the remaining terms will be coming down as it is. So now this is your new polynomial, which is 6x cube plus 3x square minus 10x minus 5. Again you need a number here such that when you multiply with x square, you get this first term. This is what we need. Okay, so when here we have x square, and here it is 6x cube. Now what should be multiplied with x square to get 6x cube? So it can be either find out like this, 6x cube divided by x square. So x square and 2x will get cancelled, so you get 6x. So now use this 6x, you write it here as a quotient. So and sign is also plus because this number had plus sign. That is why. Because our always attempt is to eliminate the first term. So our first term here is 6x cube. See here in this step also we try to eliminate the first term. Always we try to eliminate the first term. So whatever is the first term in the divisor, we need to multiply with the number so that I get the first term always with the same sign. So here it is positive. So again, so that is why I have put here plus sign. So it is plus 6x into x square, which will become x cube. Again, and since there is one more term in the divisor, so you multiply 6x with the other term. 3 and this 6 will get cancelled. You will get 5 into 2x. So minus 5 into 2 will give you minus 10x. Now x wala term supposed to be written below x and not below x square. So since we had x in that term, so it is written below x. Now the sign changes. This was positive becomes negative. This is negative becomes positive. So this cancels out, and here also this is minus 10 plus 10. So even these two terms cancels out. Okay, 3x square was here idle, so take it down, and here the remaining term is minus 5, which is again down here. So you have 3x square minus 5 now is your first term. Now the first term is 3x square. So what should I multiply in x square to get 3x square? So I can multiply with 3. So once you multiply with 3, you get 3x square. So here we write plus because here it is plus sign. So I'll write plus 3 into x square. So 3 into x square, you get 3x square, and then 3 minus 5 by 3. So 3 and 3 will get cancelled. The remaining term is minus 5, which is below minus 5. Then sign changes. This was positive becomes negative. This is negative becomes positive. So 3x square and 3x square is eliminated. Also 5 and 5 is eliminated. What you get is 0. Okay, so your remainder is 0. Now this is divisor, this is quotient, and this is remainder. So we have to write in that algorithm, which is dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. Okay, so now this was my divisor, this is my quotient, 3x square plus 6x plus 3, remainder is 0. So this is one of the factor already. So I can split this to find the other two factors. Before doing that, I can simplify this by taking 3 common outside. So when I take 3 common outside, inside I get x square plus 2x plus 1. 2x square plus 2x plus 1 is in the form x plus 1 whole square. So this is x plus 1 whole square. Now this is also a factor of this. Okay, so since this is a factor, so that means I can equate that x plus 1 is whole square is equal to 0. That means x plus 1 is 0. So x is equal to minus 1. But this is square. That means I have two terms, x plus 1, x plus 1. So I'll get minus 1 and minus 1. So there are two more zeros for this expression. Okay, so the factors are, these were the two factors that were given already. That is root 5 by 3 minus root 5 by 3. And 2 minus 1s are here, which we have found out from the quotient.